Okay, let's begin with just a warm up, and I will let Valerie in when she comes back. So come to standing. Bring your feet together, bend the knees, and then just go really like with the knees forward until you start feeling a little stretch in the Achilles, maybe going up in towards your, hey Valerie, now I see you, up into your calves, and then extend the legs again. And again, bend the knees, stay a little bit, you can press with your hands above the knees, but keep the chest open, shoulders back, stretch a little bit, your Achilles and tendons and calves. And then release. Let's do it one more time. Bend, stretch into the Achilles, lengthen the chest, shoulders away from the ears, and then come back up. Now open your feet a little bit. Bring the ball of the foot on the floor. So from the side, it looks like that. And then start circling with your heel. So I don't want so much that the knee is moving, but rather that you circle in the ankle so that we get the ankles to open up a little bit. And then reverse the circle in the ankle. The knee will move a little bit, but it shouldn't be like from the knee. It's really find the ankle. You have to press into the ball of the foot. And then bring it down, other side. Ball of the foot, press it down, and then in the ankle. Oh my God, the cat. And reverse. And then bring it down. Now we're going to do the stretch from the front of the foot, which is also an important one, especially because most of us wearing shoes all day long. So you bend the knees a little bit that you have balance, keep the feet open, and then tip your foot back so that you're on the front of your foot. And what you can do to make it stronger, bend the knees a little bit and spread your toes. And then extend. I will let Susie in. And again, like bend and extend so that you can really feel like the opening in the front of the foot. Be just gentle. Sometimes it's very stiff and tight for some of us, and you don't want to like injure anything. Let's do the other side. Tip it back, bend the legs so that you have balance, and then go bend and extend. Bend. Hi, Suzanne. Bend and extend. Last one. Bend and extend. Let's go over to the knees. Hands above on the thighs. Feet can be together or a little bit open. And now we circle in the knees. We're drawing circles in the knees. And reverse. Susie, I think I asked you already one time, you don't have space to put your mat the other way, like I have it, like parallel to mine?
I do, but it's in a totally different part of the room.
And then bring it. Okay, if you can do it, because I will see more of you, because otherwise you're just like, I see only your legs.
It's not where I want my computer to be, so then I can't.
Oh, no, you don't have to change the computer. You just can turn the mat. And then move side to side with the hips. And then circle, circle. Reverse it. Let's go to the shoulders and let's go circle back. And while we circle back, lift your breastbone. Lift your breastbone. And let's reverse it. And keep on breathing while you're doing it so that you don't hold the breath. Now let's go to the neck, shoulders down, right ear to the right shoulder. Bring it back to center, left ear to the left, and bring it back to center. Right to the right, and bring it back to center, left to the left, and bring it center. Now let's turn it. You turn to the right, you look over the breastbone down over to the left, and come back straight forward with your head. Then you look to the left, down, around to the right, and straight forward. Bring your hands in the back, interlace your fingers, roll your shoulders back, and then pull the arms away from you. And then feel the stretch here, then the shoulder girdle, get the chest to lift, and breathe through the nose. Just a couple of breaths, connecting with our bodies, feeling how they feel today after a day at work or after a day at home. And release. Now, 4 corners. So find your rib cage, like the bottom of the rib cage. Yeah, find it. And then find the frontal bones here from your pelvis. They're like those 2 bony parts somewhere here. And if your fingers are long enough, I don't know, but like tip with with the top fingers on the bottom edge and then find your bones. When I mentioned today in the exercises, bring those 4 pieces together, I mean from the top to the bottom and from the bottom to the top, which looks like that. I'm going to show it on this side. Yeah. So the rib cage sometimes has the tendency to go forward and the pelvis has the tendency to tip back. And we want to get those both. That doesn't mean that I'm rounding my back or anything. It really means that I'm looking for the engagement in my abs to draw towards each other. And there will be also like this kind of a corset. That's why we call it in Pilates the corset happening when we find those muscles. We're going to play a little bit around today with the principle. So Valerie, you have, I think, some shoulder stuff going on, right? Yes. Timmy, you too? Was it you who has something with the shoulders? Yeah. Okay. So just see everybody else. I think it's fine to do the plank. We're not going to stay a long time in the plank, but if it doesn't feel good, you would have to take a chair and do the plank with the chair so that you can hold the chair sideways like that. It's going to be less pressure on your shoulder and it's going to be easier, but you're still going to get the same benefits from the plank. So you can choose now. I give a little moment and then watch me how the position is going to look like. Watch please my feet, what they're doing, because that's going to be kind of the help which you're going to get in the plank. So you go into a plank position. The heels are pressing back. So my heels are pressing back right now. I press into my hands. And then I will tell you like, now bring the 4 bones towards each other. So the frontal bones, you will probably not see much, but I'm doing it right now. And at the same time, roll with the ball of the foot. So bring the heels forward, roll with the ball of the foot forward. I'm still kind of over my fingers, yeah? So I didn't go too much forward, but I'm trying right now really hard to get those together here. And then we're gonna go back, take a break. Then we're gonna go back up, the heels are back, and again, going forward, holding it for 5 seconds, going back, coming down on the knees. Let's try that. All right, I'm gonna hold it, Timmy. Don't go front and back. I was showing it a little bit faster, but hold it for 5 and then find those 4 bones and then shift back with the heels and bring your knees back down. That's it. All right. And again, pick up your knees and then go forward and all the bones firming towards each other. Press into the floor, find those engagement in those 4 corners. And bring it back, come down. Can we do one more? If it's too much on your shoulder, just do a child's pose. Find those 4 corners, bring them together, shift forward with the heels, hold it for 3, 2, 1, and then bring it back and down. Child's pose. Drop the head down, open your knees, heel, big toes together, and come down. If the knees don't like child's pose, you can always do an elevated one here. Okay, have your magic circle, have your bands close by, have something for under your head, and let's go down towards the floor again. So let's go down to lying. We're going to start with the one with the pelvic lift, with the arm extension. So feet under the knees, arms on the side, firm the buttock muscles, lift your hips up and reach the arms up and back. Hold the arms back, stretch them as much as you can. And now feel again those 4 dots which we're touching. Can you bring the bottom of the rib cage towards the frontal bones and the frontal bones towards the rib cage? Can you find it in this pelvic lift position? Close those 4 corners towards each other and firm the buttock muscles in and up. And then on an exhalation, lengthen the spine, keeping the frontal bones coming towards each other, lengthen the spine down. When the sacrum is down, bring your arms back down on the floor. We're going to repeat that 2 times. Again, on an exhalation, firm the buttock, lift your hips up, reach your arms up and back. Frontal bones are pulling towards each other. On an exhalation, again, lengthening down, keeping the arms extending so that we get a little pull along the spine. And then release and bring it down. Arms back down on the floor next to the hips. Last one. Firm the buttock muscles in, lift your hips up. Reach your arms back. Rib cage in. And then on an exhalation, stomach pulls towards the spine. Lengthen the torso down and bring the arms back and down. Bend the knees into your chest. Keep the knees open, keep the feet open, grab behind the knees and pull the legs towards you. At the same time, we don't want to curl the tailbone up, but you're sticking the seat kind of down and away from the movement of the arms pulling the knees in. So we get a length on the back of the body. And then from here, flex your feet, keep the knees close to the body, and slowly extend your feet a little bit up towards the ceiling. But try to keep the knees closer towards you like that. And then relax your feet. And bring your legs back down. And then cross your right leg over the left one. Let's pull it in. Open up a little bit the buttock muscle. And bring it back, knees to knees, left leg over, or the other one if you took the other one, and then pull the knees again towards you. Open up the glute on the other side. And then bring it back to center and bring the legs back and down. Have something for under your head. Have your resistance band, your long one. And bring it on your feet. I'm going to bring you a little bit down here so that you can see me closer. Yeah. That's good, Suzanne. It's better the view. Just tip the camera a little bit more down and I see full of your mat.
I don't really think that will work. I don't have my regular computer's not working, but.
Okay. All right. But that looks good. That looks better already than last week.
Because I can't do, if I do it completely side to side, my computer's in a different room, so I'm looking through a door, so I'd be looking at the wall and I wouldn't be able to see you, but I can see you.
Okay. Okay, perfect. No problem. Elbows down, shoulders down. Keep still sticking the sit bones away from you. Press your upper arms back, and then again, frontal bones, the four ones pulling towards each other. Stretch your legs out one, bend it in. Stretch them two. We're still like preparing the body so that we can flowing in the mat in the Pilates work, just like keeping the pelvis stable, couple of frogs like that, working against the resistance of the band to engage the muscles already right away. 5 more. Inhale out, exhale bend, inhale out, exhale bend. Stomach pulls in towards the floor. Last 2. One more time. And bring it in. Right away, bring the band on your knees. Grab in the middle of your thighs and feel if the resistance is okay for you. Now, like press a little bit into the band, open the knees. So we have the resistance down and to the sides. Get the shoulders, the outer corners from the shoulders to roll away from the chest. And now use that kind of exhalation with the sh to curl up. Keep pressing down on the band stronger, hold it. And we start pumping. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, X, 2, 3, 4, 5, into 4, 5, X, 2, 3, 4, 5, into 4, 5, X, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5. Exhale, lengthen the arms, Valerie, completely. And everybody try to curl a little bit higher from under the bra belt. Challenge yourself. Can you find your buttock muscles? Can you find your pelvic floor engagement? Last 2. Exhale, 1 more, and exhale, and stomach deepens, bend the knees, back and in, and release. Take your magic circle, bring the magic circle between your inner thighs. I'm going to just use as an image my block because I didn't take my magic circle this time. So you put it between your inner thighs, and then we're using the pelvic floor and the engagement of the abs. Exhale, firm it in. Firm into the magic circle, firm into the stomach muscles. And release. And again, on an exhalation, firm it in. And release. On an exhalation, firm it in. Make sure that you're not just squeezing from the inner thighs in. So you're going to feel it in the inner thighs, but it's not the initiating force which should come from the inner thighs. It's glute work. And release, last two. Exhale, firm, hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Last one on an exhalation, firm, 2, 3, 4, 5, and release. Take the magic circle between your ankles. Actually, before you do, do that, put it in between your ankles. Bring your feet down, and then lift your hips up, bring your hands under your hips. Bend the knees into your chest. You can lift your upper body up, or you can stay down. Make sure just that your sacrum is heavy on your hands. Inhale, squeeze the circle, stretch your legs out. Exhale, pull your stomach in, bend it in. Same what we did with the frog. The sacrum should be heavy. The hands are only there to elevate a little bit the pelvis, so to make it easier for us to bend from your lower abs. Light legs. The legs should be like jello. There should not be like a force when you're riding the bicycle where you're pushing into something. It should be very light. It's all from the glutes and the ab engagement. And we go for 5, pull back in, and for 4, exhale, pull back in, and 3, keep the stomach really in. Think about the 4 corners, pull them towards each other. Last one, and bend it in. Now flex your feet, and we go again for 10. Push through the heels, pull back in from the stomach, push through the heels, but light legs. So it's a light push, and the stomach pulls in when we're pressing out. And we go for 4, pull back in, 5, pull back in, and 6, and 7, and 8, and 9. Last one, and 10. Hold it out, point your feet, flex your feet, point your feet. While you're doing it, you keep pulling the stomach muscles in and up, finding those 4 corners coming towards each other. 3, and 2, and 1, bend the knees back in. Take the circle now between the heel of the hand. Bring your feet together, bring your knees together from the buttock muscles. Walk your feet away from you so that the angle is a little bit wider from the legs. Firm the legs together, press into the circle, exhale and curl a few inches up. Hold it here. Long arms, Valerie, stretch your arms fully. And then stomach deepens and bring it back down, stretch your arms back. When you stretch the arms back, check in with those 4 dots. Can they still pull towards each other? Just go only where you can keep them firming in together. Arms up, head up, exhale, curl, hold it for 3, 2, 1. Stomach deepens, bring it back down, extend the arms back. And we go again, arms up, head up, exhale, stomach in, curl just a few vertebrae, shoulders away from the ears, pull your stomach muscles in and up, and then release and bring it back down. The next one, we go up. From the glute muscles, arms up, head up, exhale, curl and bring yourself up. When you are up, extend your legs, firm the legs together, pull your stomach in and stretch over your legs. Pull your stomach back, roll a little bit back, bend the legs again, and then slowly, 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 really as slow as you can go. Press into the circle, nice. And then extend the arms back, close your rib cage. And go arms up, head up, inhale, pull your stomach in, press your feet, inner thighs together, stretch your legs forward, extend over your legs, stomach deepens. As soon as the stomach pulls back and rolls back, bend your knees, and then slowly, really go slow, squeeze the legs together, and exhale and extend and reach it back. This is your last one. Long legs. Otherwise, keep it bent if you know that it's harder to come up and you're pushing yourself. Otherwise, keep the legs straight. Stomach in, exhale, stretch forward. Pull the stomach back and in. Long legs, keep reaching them away and go very slow down. Slow, 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 slow. And bring it back and down. I'm losing people. I don't know who I lost again. Bend the right knee in towards your chest. Give yourself a stretch first. Timmy's there, Valerie's there, Nancy's there, so Suzanne dropped out and somebody else. And then bring the circle up. So you put the circle on your foot and stretch your leg up. Point, flex, point, flex, point, flex, point, flex. Now we'll take your right hand, open the leg to the right with the circle. Spread alongside the inside of your leg. Bring it back to center. Cross it over to the other side. Pull your stomach muscles in. And bring it back to center. Bend the knee in. Give yourself another stretch. Let's switch to the other side. First, bend the left leg, pull it in. You can do it with the circle or without the circle. You can keep the circle on the side. And then put the circle up on your foot. Stretch your leg up. Extend through the leg on the floor, and then left hand opens the leg to the left. Keep the other arm on the floor as a counterbalance. And bring it back to center, switch arms and cross it over. And bring it back and bend it back and in. Both legs are coming down. Take the circle in front of you with the heel of the hand. Last time we had the circle under the ankles. Now we're going to have it in our arms. Now on an exhalation, tighten the four corners towards each other. On a sh sound, sh, press into the circle and hold that engagement. Find your pelvic floor and your inner thighs. They should firm really strongly into each other. From here, you take your right leg up, you turn it out from the hip. On an every exhalation, you draw the circle. So inhale on top, exhale, shh, up. Inhale on top, exhale, shh. So really feel that the abs are engaged when you circle, because this is where we need stability. 4 and 5. Reverse it, open, 1. Open, exhale, 2. Open, exhale, 3. Open, exhale, 4. Last one and 5. Keep the engagement, don't let go of it. Lengthen the leg down towards the floor. Squeeze the legs back together. Keep the engagement in the abs and in the arms. Lift the left leg up, turn it out from the hip. On an exhalation, cross. On an exhalation, cross. And 3, stomach deepens. And 4, last one, and 5. Reverse. Open, 1. Exhale, open, 2. Exhale, 3 and 4, last one and 5. Lengthen the leg back down. From here, stomach deepens, roll yourself back up, and I'm gonna let Susie in. And you can put the magic circle between your ankles. So, all right. Put it in between the ankles, make the circle like parallel to the floor. I show it with the block. And then walk your feet back in. Hey, Susie, welcome back. Lift your heels up. So like lift the heels up, but pull the stomach and pick up your legs. Find your balance. Elbows are lifted. That's it. Drop the leg head down and just hold this position here. Hold it. Firm the glute muscles and go. Inhale, roll back. Exhale, come up. And balance with the legs off of the floor. Keep the elbows lifted, connect your shoulder girdle. Inhale, roll back. Exhale, come up.
Are we rolling?
Yeah, we're rolling. I just don't roll because my floor is so hard, so it's not healthy for my spine to do that. I don't have a soft mat. Inhale, exhale, come up, balance. Inhale. Timmy, if you have your hands high up, bring them behind your knees and open your knees wider. Give yourself space so that you're not parallel, but like open. Last 2. One more time. And hold it. Find your balance. Don't bring your feet down. So you're still in the rolling like a ball position. You take the magic circle, you take it in between your heel of the hands, bring the heels together, and very slowly, let's transition down. Just bring the middle back on the floor. Keep the upper back elevated, and then we switch like that. Inhale, inhale, exhale, exhale. Check in with your pelvic floor. Check in with those four corners of your abs. Yeah, under the rib cage and bottom of the pelvic floor. And go 5 and 5 and 4 and 4, 3, 3, 2, 2. The last one. Bend the knees and head down. Look to the right. Bring the circle on top of the shins. Look to the left. And now take the hands up towards the ceiling. We curl up from your from the upper body. Stretch the legs up. Scissors. Switch. Press into the circle. Keep curling as high as you can from under the bra belt. It's like you want to go towards your legs and bring the circle on top of your feet. It's like you're really trying to curl up from the floor. Curl up and keep the legs as straight as possible, even if they don't come fully up. And go 5 and 5, 4 and 4. Long legs. Think about the upward movement more than the lower movement. Up and up. Last one. Up and up. Bend the knees in. Bring the circle in front of the shins. Rotate the head again to one side and then to the other side. The circle comes back in between the ankles. Grab on the shin bones and pull the legs in, and we go straight into the double leg stretch. The knees are wider than the ankles, so you have to find your engagement in the glute muscles to press into the ankle, inside of the ankles. On an exhalation, curl up, look into your belly button. Inhale, stretch arms and legs out. Squeeze the circle, especially when the legs are out. Hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it. And then exhale, circle the arms and bend it back in. Inhale, stretch it out and hold it. The upper body is elevated the whole time or is down the whole time. And then circle the arms and bend the knees in. Inhale, stretch it out and hold it. Hold that engagement in the abs and in the glutes. Circle the arms on an exhalation, bend it back and in. Last 3, inhale a little bit faster. Exhale, circle. 2, stomach deepens. Exhale. One more time. And exhale, bring it back and in. Bring the head down. Look to the right. Look to the left. And now bring your elbows down. We're going to do coordination. So the arms will do this movement. The upper arms are down. We're just going to go down and up. They're not lifting from the floor anymore. So keep the chest open. Little reminder, because it's called coordination, because there's a little coordination here. So we're going to go arms and legs extend on 1. Then we don't move the arms, just open the legs, close the legs on 2, bend the legs on 3, and bend the arms on 4. So there are 4 movements. Let's do it again. Stretch everything out on 1, open, close the legs on 2, bend the legs on 3, bend the arms on 4. Now we're adding the breath to it. On an inhalation, stretch everything out. Now hold the breath and open, close the legs. Then start exhaling, bend the legs. Finish your exhale, bend the arms. Inhale, stretch it out. Open, close. Exhale, bend. Exhale, bend. You're welcome to do the last 3 with the elevated head the whole time or with the head down. Inhale, stretch out. Stomach in. Open, close. Exhale, bend and bend. Inhale, stretch out. Open, close. Exhale, bend and bend. Last one. Inhale, stretch, open, close, exhale, bend and bend. Bring your feet down, bring your hands under the hips and bend the knees into your chest. Actually, let's take the hands out, put the magic circle back in first in between the ankles, then bring your feet down, lift your hips, take your hands down, and then take your legs back up. The legs can be either in diamond shape to help a little bit, or completely straight up to the ceiling. The most important, the hips stay heavy the whole exercise. On an exhalation, lower the legs on 1, squeeze the circle on 2, on 3, and pull your stomach and bring the legs back up. And go, lower the legs on 1, on 2, and then stomach deepens, bring the legs back up. And one more time like that. 1, 2, 3, stomach deepens and bring it back and up. Bend the knees in for a second. Now you can elevate your upper body on the next round or keep it down, whatever works for your neck better. Stretch your legs up or bend a little bit in diamond shape, curl up. Now we go on one strike down, and on 3 up. Squeeze the circle 1, squeeze the circle 2, squeeze the circle 3. And go down on 1 and go up, up, up. Last one, lengthen down, reach, stomach in, and go squeeze the circle 1, 2, and 3. Bend the knees in. Keep the knees in with the circle. You can pull them towards your hips a little bit to release the hips. Stick the seat out. And we're going to go for the crisscross now with the magic circle. Try to listen to my directions. It's going to be easier because there's again a little bit coordination here. Hands behind the neck. You curl up and then you inhale, stretch your legs long. On an exhalation, bend the knees and start twisting the torso so that the right elbow goes towards the left knee. Then you come back, inhale to the center with the torso, stretch your legs out. Exhale, bend the knees, left elbow towards the right knee. Inhale, come back to center, stretch your legs. Exhale, bend the knees, turn with the torso to one side. Inhale, come back to center, stretch the legs. Exhale, bend the knees, turn to the other side. We smooth it out. Inhale, stretch out. Exhale, turn. 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 Last set. Inhale, stretch out. Exhale, turn. One more time. Exhale, turn, and release. Take the circle out behind your head. Take the pillow out to the side if you had one. Bring the arms to the side, look to the right, look to the left, and then turn your legs towards one side, look to the opposite side, and come back to center. Inhale on an exhalation, and come back to center one more time. Exhale. Now take the hand to which side you went and put it on the thigh to help a little bit that twisting sensation. Press the thigh down and turn the head even more away from it and really press down so that you maybe get a little bit more stretch around the hip or side of your waist. And then bring your arm back to the T position, come back to center. On an exhalation, turn again. The hand which is on the side where the legs went, go on the thigh, presses the thigh down, and you turn even more with the head away. And pull on the skin, pull on the fabric of your leggings to really go into that twist and turn there. And then come back to center. Reach the arms up, lift your head up, inhale, either holding or without holding stomach in, roll yourself up. Elevate yourself. If you had something under your head, you can use that, or otherwise stay seated on the floor. And open the legs in a V position like that. Have also your band close by. We're going to need that in a moment. Reach the arms forward. Pinch your seat. Inhale the first two. We're going to go diagonally up. Exhalation, stretch forward. At the same time, get those four corners to pull towards each other. Press your thighs down on the floor and push through the heels strongly. And then pulling the stomach muscles back and then come back to straight arms, go shoulder height. Pinch your seat, inhale, exhale, go stretch forward. Get those rib cage and the pelvic floor to come towards each other. Press the thighs down, stomach deepens, and bring it back and in. Now regular spine stretch forward, peeling off an imaginary wall. Pinch your seat, inhale, drop the head down. Exhale, peel off upper back, the middle back, the lower back. Press through the heels, pull your stomach muscles back, and then articulate yourself back up to sitting straight. Pinch your seat, inhale, drop the head down, exhale, stretch, stretch, stretch. And then pulling the stomach muscles back and in, and bring it back and up and release. Take the band, and bend the legs. Catch with the band your legs. And I'm going to show it from the side first, but then I'm going to turn forward so you can see it better. But you can do it one time with me like that. So the knuckles are coming together and I'm pulling the band towards my breastbone. I'm pinching my seat. Inhale. On an exhalation, round back and pull the belt towards you. So we increasing the engagement. But Valerie, it's a round position. It's not a hinging back. I'm rounding back. Yeah, curl. Open the arms to the side. And it's like you're swimming through. You pull the band back. You drop the head down. You reach your arms back behind you. You reach your arms up. Open them back to the side. So go wide with the strap and then reach forward. You're going to lose the tension on the band and reach wherever you can reach for the shins, for the ankles, for the feet. Then build up again the tension on the belt. So you bring the knuckles together and pull the band towards your chest. Shoulders away from the ears. Pinch your seat, press your thighs down. Exhale, round your back when you're going down. Halfway. Then you open like a swimming movement, palms facing back. Press back, dive forward, drop the head towards the knees. The arms pull back, the arms reach up, and then they open to the sides, wide to the sides, and go forward towards the feet. Release. You're going to lose the tension here. Last one. Pull the band, charge the band. This is the resistance you're going to work against. Pinch your seat, exhale, stomach deepens, round back halfway. Open the arms like a swimming movement, swim forward, moving the arms back. Reach the arms up to the ceiling, pull the stomach back and in, stretch the arms to the side and reach forward towards your toes. Drop the head down, press your thighs down. You're welcome to bend the knees a little bit to go more forward from the tailbone forward so that you not get stuck in your lower back. And then release. Now take the band, bring it higher up, make sure that it's like even, and then just put it under your buttocks. So if you're sitting on something, it's in between the cushion and your buttocks. And now from here, you grab the band on the top. Yeah, so you're holding it like that. The elbows are close. And if you have issues to sit straight with the legs straight, you of course can bend them so that you can be lifted more. Pinch your seat. Inhale, stretch. Whoops, my band is like, I have to do it without the band because my band is falling apart. Stretch the arms forward like that with the band. Pull the band up. Shoulders away from the ears. If it's too heavy, you have to go more forward on the band to make the resistance lower. Exhale, lower halfway down. So play with your own resistance of the band. Inhale, reach up. The shoulders have to pull down. The four corners are pulling towards each other. And then exhale, circle the arms around, around, around. And then reach the arms forward and bend the elbows back and in. Pinch your seat muscles. Inhale, stretch the band only as high as you can keep the shoulders down and control your powerhouse. Yes, good, Nancy, looks nice. Exhale, lower the arms halfway. Everybody looks good. Inhale, reach it back up, lift, lift, lift. Wider with your hands a little bit, Timmy. And then exhale, circle around and bend the elbows in. Keep the arms wide enough so that you can open the chest nicer. You can even go pretty wide like that. You don't even have to be like narrow. Yeah, so just figure out what works for you. Last one, pinch your seat. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, lower halfway down. And really work your abs. It's not an arm exercise only. Lift the arms up and the shoulder girdle. Exhale, circle, circle, circle. And bend the elbows in. The next one, soles of the feet together, like that. Don't bring them too close. Let the knees just fall to the sides. And you're going to take the belt behind your back, like that. So now it's behind your back. The knuckles are touching towards each other. And now from here, pull the band up and extend it back down. Yeah, so it's like a shaving action. Pull the band up and extend it back down. While we're doing it, on an exhalation, reach the arms up, get the four corners towards each other. Inhale, bring the arms down. The shoulders stay down all the time. They're not lifting with the arm movement. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, bend it down. Open the elbows nice and wide. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, lower back down. Last two. Inhale, stretch out. Lean forward. Soles of the feet together, Timmy. Soles of the feet together. So you open your knees, except you don't do that because it doesn't feel good. Yeah, so we want to open a little bit. So it's like a diamond shape, right? Like this. And then reach the arms up, open the arms to the sides. and bring them back and down. If you were seated elevated, put the pillow away and we go for the open leg rocker. Have your circle in between your ankles. Yeah, like that. Same like in rolling like a ball. And grab behind your knees, walk your feet in, lift the heels up. Elbows are lifted. Pull your stomach and tip a little bit back and pick up your legs. Now from here, stretch your legs up. Ideal is of course straight, but even when you're bent, it's fine too, but keep the feet definitely higher than the knees. Lift your chest up and find like a picture perfect position so that you like stable and looking forward. Then chin down, inhale, roll back, take the whole shape with you. Exhale, come back up, balance, picture position. Find your picture perfect position wherever your legs are. Again, chin down, inhale, roll back, squeeze into the circle. Exhale, come up, balance, looks good. Keep the legs coming up, find your picture perfect position again. Inhale, roll back. Exhale, come up. Hold it, shoulders down, improve all the time the holding. 2 times more, inhale, roll back, massage your back, exhale, balance, work your core. Nice. One more time, inhale, squeeze the circle, roll back. Susie, watch out that you're not pushing with the head back when you're rolling, right? You drop the head down, you look down when you're rolling. Last one, Susie. Yes. And come back up. And then bring your feet back down. Take the circle out. We're going to go for the saw. You're welcome to sit elevated again. And open the legs like that. Bring your hands behind your neck. We start with a modified one to get into the twist better. Inhale, lift up tall. Exhale, we're twisting towards one leg. So let's twist to the right leg. And then you go straight forward. Don't push your neck. You want to lift with the breastbone forward. And then come back up and then untwist yourself. Inhale, lift. Exhale, twist over your left leg. Keep the head pushing back and the breastbone forward. So it's a straight kind of position going forward. And then come back and come back to center. Now open the arms. Think you're pressing onto side tables. Draw the shoulders down. Lift up tall. Inhale, twist to the right. Move your right arm back behind you. Left arm crosses over the front leg. And then you dive up and forward. Pull the back arm up. Pull both arms away from each other and the stomach pulls back towards the spine. Build up your spine from the bottom to the middle to the up and then come back to center. Pinch your seat, inhale, twist. Exhale, pull the arms away from each other like a seesaw. One arm goes up, the other one goes down and you're pulling the stomach away. Draw the head down and then pull the stomach muscles back towards the spine. Come back up and then untwist. Lift the spine, inhale, lift. Exhale, twist, stretch forward. Inhale, come up. Untwist, exhale, other side, come forward. One more time, lift, inhale. Exhale to the right. Inhale, come up. And to the left, exhale. And come back. Bring it back to center. Let's go over on the stomach. And we're going to start with the cobra. So let's go down in a little push-up position. So we're going to be here, knees behind the hips. And from here, start bending the elbows and go slowly down with the chest, with the chin, and then bring your hips down. Roll your shoulders back, all the 10 toes on the floor. Press the hands down and back and move your spine forward. Get the shoulders back on your back. You're welcome to go higher, but only if your back allows and that the shoulders are not up to the ears. So keep the shoulders rotating back and down. And then pull on the mat and extend yourself back forward. Drop the head, forehead down, relax your shoulders. Roll your shoulders back, pull your stomach muscles in, pull down on the mat and move your spine forward. And then pulling on the arms, back, stomach deepens and release and bring it back and down. Last one, roll your shoulders back, stomach deepens and go pull. Move the spine forward, chest forward. And with an exhalation, bring it back and down. Let's take the magic circle and Bring it in front of you flat and bring the heels of the hand on the outside of the circle. Yeah, so you're squeezing into it, lying on the floor. Walk your hands forward so that the elbows are in front of the shoulders. But not too much, right? There should be still a bend. So we don't want to be like lying. And now from here, press into the forearms, pull your stomach and press into the circle and lift your chest up. And keep that engagement, just feel it. Shoulders away from the ears, the stomach muscles are pulling up, you're pressing into the circle. Then at the same time, firm just lightly the buttock muscles in, lift the right leg from the floor and kick it twice towards your seat, tap, tap. Lengthen the right leg, stomach in, tap, tap. Lengthen the left leg, stomach in, right, stomach in, left, right, left, double kick always, right, tap, tap, left, tap, tap, right, tap, tap, lift your chest, left, tap, tap. Last time right, last time left, and release. Bring the circle to the side, bring it back, reach the arms like a T to the side, and then rock your spine from side to side, like rock your hips, rock your spine with the hips. Now take any band, which when you have a band close by, take the band, hold it behind, bring your feet closer towards each other, all the 10 toes on the floor, forehead down, roll your shoulders back, pull on the band, and move your spine forward and lift the legs up. Breathe through the nose and find a quietness here. Quiet position, moving the spine forward, lengthening the legs away from you. And then release the head, turn the head. And again, roll your shoulders back, stomach deepens, lift your chest, reach your arms forward, lengthen the legs, and pull the spine forward. Breathe. And bring it back and down, turn the head. And again, roll your shoulders back, pull on the band, move your spine forward, look straight forward, chin a little bit down that you're not pulling from your neck. Lengthen the legs and bring it back down, turn the head the opposite direction. Last one for our back health and strength, like a really important exercise for posture. And go, move your spine forward, roll your shoulders back, pull on the belt, lengthen the legs away, and then find your quiet and calm breath. And exhale and release. All right, let's push back and we go for the child's pose. Pull your stomach muscles in, lengthen the arms, and come back forward. Let's take the loop band or half the band in a loop and put it above the knees. I'm gonna go for the side leg series. If you use something for under your head, put it under your waist now. It's helpful to keep the spine aligned. You don't have to. We still have to pull the stomach muscles in, but it is helpful. Come down to lying. Make just sure that the pelvis is not on the towel or pillow what you have. Yeah. And then lie yourself down and get those four corners pulling towards each other. The knees are on top of each other, stomach deepens, and lift the top leg up and lower it half down. Lift the top leg up against the bend, lower it down. Exhale, abs are going in and go up. And 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 9 and 10. Move your thigh away a little bit further and we go 1, making sure that the hip bones are still aligned, that we're not rocking with the torso. And 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, last one, and 10. Stretch your leg long, flex your foot and go 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Bend the knee in, then let's bend it towards the chest, circle it out, big circle 1, big circle 2, and 3, stomach in 4, 5, reverse back and up, 2, 3, 4, last one, and 5. Catch your ankle, move your thigh back, roll your shoulder back. And then even though we're stretching the leg back, you don't want to let go of those four corners. So still tighten them in towards each other while you're firming the buttock forward and rolling the shoulder, top shoulder back. Stretch the front thigh away from the torso. And then release. Now let's come on the forearm. You can use, when you had something under the waist, you can use it for your forearm or you do it without, whatever works for you. Make just sure that your forearm is a little bit in front of the shoulder, not directly below it. The top leg is extending and comes on the floor. The bottom leg is on the floor, and you can bend the foot really back. Hand on the hip, flex the top leg, foot, lift your hips up. Keep everything in line with each other, the shoulders, the hips. Reach the arm on top. If that comes good, lift the top leg. If that comes good, lower and lift, lower and lift, lower and lift. Otherwise, stay just on the bottom and hold this position and go down in between. Last one, hold it, hand on the hip, leg goes down, come back down. Now bend the knees like this. So the top leg, the top shin will be in front of the bottom shin, and you hold on the side of the shin. Reach the arm up and then bend over, side bend to the side, mermaid. Come back with the arm, bring your hand down, slide a little bit away, bring your forearm down and stretch the top arm over. At the same time, really lengthen the top buttock down towards the heels so that you get that side bend stretch. Push yourself up, stomach in, come back up and reach over. And you go a little bit faster. Side bend to the side. And push. And come down. Last one, push. And come to the center, stretch your legs forward, and we go to the other side. If you had something under the waist on the other side, put that also here. Stomach deepens, and we go up, lower halfway. Stomach in, 2, and 3, and 4, 5. Keep everything aligned. Keep the four corners towards each other. You can use the shush sound to engage your muscles in the stomach. 7, 8, 9. Keep it up. 10. Move your thigh back and go up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Stretch your leg long, flex your foot up. Stomach in 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Bend the knee in, circle it around. 1, stomach in, and 2, and stomach in 3, 4, 5. Reverse, back and up. 3, 4, 5, and bring it down. Grab your ankle. Again, check in with those frontal bones here, that they're not going apart from each other, but pulling towards each other. At the same time, lengthen the thigh away and firm the buttock in. And release it. And let's go again the same way on the side. Forearm down, bottom leg is bent, top leg is straight, flexed foot. Find your position, forearm a little bit in front of the shoulder, hand on the hip. Firm the bottom buttocks and lift up. Reach the arm up. If that comes good, lift the leg up. If that comes good, lower down, lift up. Lower down, lift up. Stomach in, lower and lift. Lower and lift. Last one. Hold it up. Bring the hand down, bring the leg down, bring yourself down. Bend the legs, the top leg is a little bit in front. Reach the arm up and stretch yourself over. Lift your chin up. go over, slide out, go on your forearm, stretch. Let the top hip go away from the hand. And then push yourself up, come up, stretch over, exhale. Let yourself go, slide down, stretch over. And slide up. And slide down. And slide up. And come back to center and bring it down. On our backs, feet together, knees together, arms on the side. Let's even out the pressure on the band with both legs. On an exhalation, press the band apart. Inhalation, bring the legs back together. On an exhalation, press the band apart. Inhalation, bring the band together. Exhalation, press it back apart. Inhalation, bring it back together. Last two, press it apart. And bring it together. Last one, press it apart. And bring it together. Bend the knees. Pull the knees into your chest. Rock from side to side. Cross again, the right leg over the left. Stretch your glute. Then keep the same leg on top. Go into the figure 4 stretch where the ankle is over the thigh. Pull the leg towards you. And then release, cross your left leg over. Pull both legs behind the thighs towards you. Stretch the glute. And stay with the same leg. Cross your ankle over. Pull the leg in. And bring it back and down. Now take your magic circle, put it again between your ankles, and we're going to go for the teaser. Firm the buttock muscles, reach your arms up, and squeeze the ankles already from the glute muscles into the circle. On an exhalation, curl your head up. You can grab behind the knees, pull your stomach in, and then roll yourself slowly up to a teaser. Bring your feet higher than the knees. The feet have to be higher than the knees. Reach your arms forward. And then keep the legs where they are. Squeeze into the circle and slowly make your way down, bending the knees back in towards your chest. Now stretch the arms behind you and stretch the legs in front of you. So we're opening up. You're welcome to keep them still but bent. Then arms up, head up, exhale, roll up or help yourself a little bit up. Keep the legs in the air. Reach the arms forward, squeeze the circle, pull your stomach muscles in, the 4 corners, pull them together and roll back down. When you're down, bend the knees into your chest. Last one, bring your arms back. Firm from the buttocks, stretch your legs forward. Arms up, head up, roll up towards your teaser. Squeeze the legs, yeah, come up, come up, come up. You hold the arms here, or you stretch them forward, hold it, and then slowly you lower back down, middle back down, bend the knees and release. Good job. Put the circle to the side, bring the legs, feet down, arms to the side like a T. Turn the legs to one side, turn the head to the other side. And inhale, come back to center. Do the same on the other side. Exhale. Come back to center one more time. Exhale. Finishing the second side. Exhale. And come back to center. Rotate towards hands and knees. Tuck your toes under, pick up your hips. Let's go into a down dog. Pedal out your feet. And then slowly walk with your feet forward towards the hands. Bend the knees in. Lie with the breast, with the waistline on the legs. So the legs are bent. The head is just loose down. Keep the knees bent. Look forward. Bring your hands on the thighs. Pull your stomach muscles in and come up with a straight back and come up. Bring your feet together. I'm gonna put this back up. Reach your arms up to the ceiling. Press your feet into the floor. On an exhalation, circle the arms down, bend the knees. Inhale, stretch your legs, reach the arms up. Exhale, circle around. One more. Bend the knees. Inhale, stretch the arms up. And exhale, bring the hands back behind you, like on the glutes or beyond. And then lift your breastbone up. You can bend the elbows and do a little back bend, but keep the stomach muscles pulling back in towards your spine. Look up with the chest, look up towards the ceiling, and then go forward. Pull your stomach in, hands in the front, round halfway down, keeping the stomach pulling in, and then round back up. Roll your shoulders back. Breathe through the nose, abs are in, and you're done for today.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Good job.
Yay.
Stop.